As you guys have probably figured out by now, I am a total nerd about a lot of things, and one of those things is branding. So when I started my Etsy shop, Fairweather Friends, I knew that I wanted my products to have super cute packaging and an adorable logo. And it's really important to me that anyone who ends up with one of my plushies as a gift would know where it came from. So I decided to sew a fabric tag with my logo on it into every plush toy that I make. And they look like this. I originally based these off of a tutorial by So Take a Hike, which I will link to in the video description. Basically, I have a template in Microsoft Word that has 36 tags on it, and then I printed out onto inkjet cotton, which I found at a craft store near where they have the iron-on transfers. It comes attached to a piece of paper so that it doesn't get stuck inside the printer, and when you're done printing, you just peel it off. And then I use my fabric scissors to cut all of the tags apart. I use this little craft iron to fold each tag in half so that the fold is at the bottom. The tags are really tiny and I'm much less likely to burn myself when the iron is really small. And then because this particular fabric frays a lot, I put fray check on the edges and let them dry overnight. This is kind of an involved process just because I have to make so many of these, but I think it's worth it in the end. And then when I'm making my plushies, I just pin one of the tags into the seam before I sew it, and that secures it really well, so wherever the plushie ends up, I know that people will know where it came from. So I hope that this was helpful, or at least interesting to you. And if you have any questions about how I make my plushies or how I run my Etsy shop, just leave them in the comments and maybe I'll answer them in a future video. Also, I just released 4 new plushies for my Etsy shop. They are available now at fairweatherfriends.etsy.com. They are a skunk, an otter, a polar bear, and a sloth. I've been super busy working on plushies, and I have a couple more new designs up my sleeve, as well as bringing back some older ones, and I hope you guys like them.